to what?
Apparently we're not live.
God save the queens of Canada's Drag Race and Canada in general. Save the queens especially.
She needs the help.
She needs the help. God save the queens of Canada's Drag Race and once
That song just gets better and better and better every time we sing it.
It does get better, doesn't it?
Yep.
Hello, sweet peas.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to put my phone away.
My name is Miss Tyffanie Morgan.
And I am Miss Rowena Whey, and welcome to
What's the Maple Tea?
Where we talk about Canada's Drag Race and Kingston Drag and basically anything because we just run our traps.
Just blah, 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 blah,
And
blah,
today-
blah, blah.
today-
Did you know? Bless her soul.
Bless her soul.
Where's your
Tiff
drink?
was on a roll. I don't have one today.
I got myself a vodka 7.
Oh my
Vodka
God, can I
7.
get myself a vodka 7?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, back
No.
off. It's my
Oh,
drink.
no.
It's my drink. Maybe
I-
later.
I did have a glass of wine when I was putting on my lip gloss earlier today.
Your lip gloss.
Yes. Yes. If you've
Is-
been watching all season long, you know that we have looked this way the entire time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We look this stunning and youthful and very eligible here. Very eligible. This ring is on the pinky finger. It's not on
I was
the
going
ring
to say,
finger.
my engagement ring is not on the ring finger today, so
Ooh.
we'll see. We'll see what happens.
When the husband's not around.
I'm taking proposals via Facebook chat, but only on my Facebook page. So if you're on Tiffany's Facebook page, great, but also watch on mine, and then
we won't
Tell
be
me
able to
things.
we won't be able to see just as a side note too. If you're commenting on Rowena's page, Rowena may be able to see it, but we won't be able to see it here. So if
I'll
you're
try.
commenting,
I'll try and keep track.
try Twitch and my Facebook or whatever, YouTube as well.
Yeah.
We're everywhere, girls. We're
We're
everywhere.
everywhere.
But we're not everywhere after today.
Ooh.
Oh.
No, today is sorry volume. Today is our last episode of What's the Maple Tea for a while until Canada's Drag Race season 2.
Whenever that's
Crave,
announced, Crave
Crave.
TV.
Canada's Drag Race season 2, right?
I-
Right.
I'm going to subscribe. I'm going to get it. Oh,
The
speaking
girl
of which,
who's been watching it on BBC 3 this
no, I
entire
haven't.
time.
It's been always on Crave TV.
Oh, yes,
always on
always
Crave
Crave
TV.
TV.
A Crave TV original production, Canada's Drag Race.
Yes.
Hopefully season 2.
presented by Bell Media.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right. Now that I got some of that out of the way.
Welcome to Sweet Pea Studios, where Tyffanie Morgan runs the show and presses buttons and things happen.
Yeah, if I keep looking down, it's because I'm pushing buttons.
It's
Push
like-
the button. Push
It's
the
like a
button,
bedroom,
push the button.
except not quite as much fun when you push the buttons.
Oh my god. And yeah, no, and not a whole lot of men being tied up over on the,
The only 2 men who are usually in here are gone. There's only women here today.
I know.
Right?
Look at
It's
that.
so weird.
A full-figured woman. Speaking of which, so my outfit,
Yes.
I thought this is.
I was going to say, you look gorgeous.
Thank you. This is inspired because of the last song of the the last lip sync battle.
You're a superstar.
You're a Superstar by Love Inc. So this wig, I think I bought it to attend in drag a Love Inc. concert
Oh my goodness.
at AJ's Hangar, which I never actually
AJ's
ended.
Hangar is now Ale House, just so people are aware, all you youngins.
Well, it was still AJ's Hangar at the time. So anyway,
Do they still have the airplane up in the ceiling?
They're not getting rid of that anytime soon.
See, that's how old I am. I know that AJ's Hangar was prequel to Ale House.
Oh, she's old. She's admitted she's old. She's
I
not
am
that old.
older. I am well aged.
How long have you been doing drag? Sorry, we're completely off topic. How long?
Are we ever on topic?
No.
I've been doing drag for 4 years. Just four. Rowena's a very young girl.
I need another drink.
How long have you been doing drag, Tyffanie?
Well, if I bought this wig when Love Inc. had a #1 hit in Canada.
Someone do the Google really quickly. You can figure
figure that one out.
Yep.
You can figure that one out.
I mean, I know how old she is and how old she is in drag.
I started doing drag in March 2000.
March 2000. So just
And I still have
over
all my real teeth.
20 years. You mean the alcohol hasn't rotted your teeth out yet?
Well, the back teeth maybe, but
Okay. She still has those 2 musket grabbing teeth.
I got my high teeth, baby. I got my high teeth.
Hey, I hear that people who give gummy blowjobs give the best blowjobs because they can't bite down.
Okay. Amen. I don't know where to go from that.
I don't know
where to go
from
from that.
Anyways, so we're here to talk about Canada's Drag Race.
Yeah.
And you might be wondering, how can we talk about Canada's Drag Race when we already talked about the finale? So what are we talking about today?
We are talking about we are looking back at season 1 and sharing look back at what our favorites were.
Our favorite episodes, our favorite queens, our favorite lip sync for your lives, all the moments.
I don't think we didn't choose favorite queens.
No, but I think that we already talked about that. So that's fine.
We talked about that. So our first one, what will it be?
A first
favorite episode.
Oh, so there were 10 episodes to choose from. My favorite episode was probably the Snatch Game. I think that it had the most to offer as an episode because not only did we get the reading challenge.
Oh yes,
we got
reading is fundamental.
Some fundamentally spectacular Snatch games in the form of Joan Crawford and Jojo Siwa, Liza Minnelli, and Edith Piaf. Those were all phenomenal. Not Joan Crawford.
Joan Rivers.
I
was like Joan Crawford.
Apologies, Miss Rivers. Joan Rivers.
Oh, you want your mother to smell her on my fingers.
So we had Jimbo, we had Lemon, we had Rita, we had Bobo. Hey, we almost had the entire top 3, except for the shit show that was Miss Cleo.
Call me now.
But we also
I don't know what your future is.
We also had a callback to Brooklyn Heights' failure of a Snatch Game, Celine Dion with the Celine Dion runway, and honestly, I think that was just a flawless episode. The Snatch Game was not flawless, but the episode was flawless.
Yeah. And I would kind of agree with you, but I was looking at a few different angles. So mine is Star 6. Is it Star 69? Yeah, Star 69. Sorry, I got the paperwork here too, just to remind myself. So Star 69. Yeah. So whenever I hear Star 69, I think of this record label that was very big for club songs and stuff like that. I don't know what Star 69 means here.
Star 69 is like when someone called you and you want to call them back, you press Star 69.
Want to call them back? Oh, okay. I just know the one to block. But so I wrote. So as you can see, so this one had the tuxedo. So this is a photo of that too.
Yes, the denim on denim on denim runway.
Canadian tuxedo. What I liked about it. What did I like about it?
What did you like?
I'm like reading
Why
it. I'm like,
this
what
episode?
Oh, it had drama. Oh, that's right. Because it had sissy.
Ugh.
Sissy.
I'm sorry. That was the reason I did not choose this episode. One of the reasons. But...
And well, let me finish. So it had the sissy. It had the who do you think should go home? Like the drama.
Everyone chose Lemon.
Lemon, and she did not leave. The tuxedo and the mini challenge, which was the psychic hotline, which I thought. Yes, so it had drama, and had suspense, and had comedy. It had it all. That's why I chose this one.
Okay. Well, so, I mean, I guess I didn't get the drama in the Snatch Game, but that drama was very... I mean, they all just chose Lemon because of her look on the runway. They didn't choose her because they hated her. I mean...
They all had it out for her, obviously, at that moment, because well, they even had in the talk, and when they're off to the side, they're talking, they're like, oh, she's too nice, da 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 da, she's fake, da da da. So,
oh my god,
yeah,
that's why I'll get sent home.
Yeah, you'll be.
I'm too nice and too fake.
Too nice and too fake.
It's all real.
All right.
Because I didn't wear pads today.
Franny's asking, who would you do on Snatch Game?
Who would I do on Snatch Game? So I've thrown this around. I would love to do Lisa Kudrow or Megan Mullally. Do you know who either of those people are?
Okay.
So Lisa Kudrow originated the
hello
from
Friends.
The Comeback.
The Comeback?
And also from Friends. She was Phoebe on Friends. She's just a character in general. And then Megan Mullally is Karen Walker from Will and Grace.
Oh, do Karen Walker. Don't do her. Do Karen Walker. My God.
But you always do the actor and then you just play them as a character.
Oh, okay. Well,
right?
there we go. There we go.
So
I have no idea who I would choose. I would choose Cleopatra out of the tomb, probably, because
some random person that doesn't have a personality that she can just be herself.
Exactly. And FYI, I would not make it to Snatch Game. If I got onto the program,
she is the fan favorite. She is
after the first episode.
Penetration. She is gone in the first episode.
I vote for myself. I need to get the hell out of here.
She would be Alona Verley standing on stage saying, "I can't do it. I can't lip sync. I can't. Just send me home."
Fuck. That was just... Anyway.
You'd be like, "This song is too dancey. I can't possibly do it."
All right. Next one up. Favorite mini challenge.
Ooh. Okay. So, I lived for 2 mini challenges, but this one was my favorite. So, Canada Gay M was the one where they all had to be television talk show hosts, and they had to do it in English, French, and gay. Yes, in gay. That was good. I can't do that. That was a really weak ass tongue pop, but I can just say the R. I can't roll my R's. Sorry. But I thought that it was really funny that we got to see a lot of the personalities for the first time of all of these queens. And of course, seeing the English ones struggle at saying French words was the best.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais là? Lola.
I think my favorite part though was Tynomi Banks going blah 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 blah.
That was good. That was good. And mine, if you can figure this out, is everyone loves puppets.
I think that's the ballerina challenge.
The ballerina challenge. No, that was a terrible. Oh wow. Anyway, yeah, no, it was the puppet one because I was on the floor laughing because especially the way they cut the programming, you knew what was said in the previous episode, and then it was said in front of JBC. Oh, child!
Do you think that's the reason Jimbo went home? Is because of the reading this puppetry? Because JBC now had it out for her. Conspiracy theory.
Conspiracy theory. You know what? I didn't even realize. Sorry, I'm a little off topic now. I didn't even realize there was a podcast that JBC was doing during Canada's Drag Race.
I didn't know he was doing one either.
Yeah, an audio podcast. And I listened to a couple episodes, and I'm like, I have a new appreciation for him. Because
is his voice just as sexy as his face?
Yes, yes. And yeah, I'm like, as a host, he's great. Maybe not as a judge.
Maybe next season he'll kind of review what he did, and he'll.
It was funny because I watched another program. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I watched another program. James kind of joked around. He's like, "Nice people cannot be judges."
I could see Rowena doing an amazing Glenn Close. Oh, that would be fun. Puppies! I love puppies! Coats. Anyways.
I don't think I watched that one. All right. Next one. What is your favorite maxi challenge?
I chose Miss Loose Jaw because I say that I own this title and therefore it is my challenge. It's my pageant. That's it. Also, I think that they were hilarious. The moment that sticks in my head is Lemon walking into the invisible wall while she's miming on stage. Yeah, I mean, that really sold this whole challenge for me, I think. Oh, and Jimbo clucking like a hen.
Yeah. Oh, the microphone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do that at every show, but...
COVID! Mine, number one.
Yes. Number 1
was what is that? The plastics one? The challenge?
That was the construction challenge. Recyclable.
Yeah. Recyclables. That's right.
Recycling queen.
And I liked it because I loved the outfits, the plastics one. I love.
I love
outfits.
The plastics too. Regina George is my spirit animal.
Who's Regina George? What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Help her out, audience, please. Who are the plastics?
Oh, stop making references to that stuff. I don't. You know how many people I know who are extras in that goddamn film?
Really?
You know how many of them jumped off bridges afterwards?
No, the mean girls killed another one.
Yeah. Anyway, so stop talking about that. Yeah, I chose this photo too because do you remember when we're like, why are they covered up in all blankets and stuff?
I'm like, it's so cold.
It's a hilarious thing. I also love this challenge because of the papers. So Jimbo came out as a princess, and the Tainomi and Ilona came out looking this because they were. It was so Canadian, right? Even Brooklyn Heights was like,
because they were just
this is too Canadian.
Nice. They were too nice.
You're not thinking about yourself. You're thinking about others, and yeah.
I think we both had second choices though, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So the finale. I think that this top 3 was probably one of the best top 3s in the history of Drag Race. I think that they're all very good in their own way. I think that we got to see that consistently throughout the season. And, like, yes, we had highs and lows, but we got to see Priyanka lip sync for her life, which was stunning, as we'll talk about later. We got to see Rita and how she kind of chooses a different avenue of lip syncing. But this challenge in particular, where they had to write, sing, and then dance, and they were perfect. Like, honestly, there weren't mistakes. I just loved it. It was great.
All right, and I chose the second one. I don't even remember what it is. Oh, yes! Rainbow Railroad.
Did you choose this challenge because it was moving?
Yes, I chose it because it was supporting some good people.
But this is the episode where Lemon went home. And I'm still sad about that to this day.
I know. But I'm not talking about the elimination. We're talking about the maxi challenge, you know? It was because it's... I loved it. I know. Oh, stop talking about it. You're making me want to cry.
You haven't cried in years. All that powder's dried up your tear ducts.
Every now and again, I pull a nose hair sometimes. I'm like, oh, look, it did it.
Oh, look, water.
All right, so that was Maxi Challenge. Favorite guest host?
Ooh, okay. So... I really wanted to say Michelle Visage just because it's Michelle Visage. But yeah, we love you.
Thank you for coming to Canada.
I felt like as this is Canada's Drag Race, I should choose guest hosts who are Canadian.
And let me point out that Canada's Drag Race was very Canadiana through and through. Mm-hmm. So all the songs were from Canadian artists.
Mm-hmm. All the guests were Canadian.
All the guests and all the judges, other than Michelle, all Canadian. All Canadian.
Yeah. And looking back, I actually didn't think there were any bad guest hosts. I thought that they all had very different styles, but no one was terrible.
Sure.
Sometimes you get a guest judge who doesn't say anything good, who just kind of sits there and isn't helpful. But I felt like they were all kind of animated and fun. But anyways, so my top 2, I chose 2, were Mary Walsh from This Hour is 22 Minutes, in the middle there, and Amanda Brugel. Because I thought she just brought so much energy, and she really loved it. And we got that moment where she was like, under his eye. And then Brooklyn said like, oh, honey, I've been under his eye, la-da-da-da-da-da. And she's like, that wasn't in the script. And it was one of the first times we really got to see kind of everyone out of character, and it was great.
Well, we assumed they were out of character. We assumed they were out of character.
Assume.
And I chose Mary Walsh as well, but also because I am a product of the early 2000s. Deborah Cox, hello. Absolutely not. Do I wear my hair in a ponytail? Do I... Oh, I gotta take the... So you can see me... I'm channeling Jimbo right
now. She
was
shimmying, by the way.
I'm channeling Jimbo. So those are my we have Mary Walsh.
We both
together.
agree. I thought Mary Walsh just did a really good job of critiquing, and she was very constructive
because she helped. She coached the queens ahead of time, and then was on the judging thing there.
Yeah.
And that was just like, oh, that was great. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Walsh. Thank you.
We love you. All right. I don't even know what time it is.
I don't know either.
Favorite battle.
Oh, okay. You go first, because I think mine's better.
Well, I only chose the one.
I chose two.
So I chose this battle only because, so this is Anastasia Nakwe versus Tynomi Banks. And this episode also had Deborah Cox, who was the guest judge.
Oh, is this why you chose it? Because it was Deborah Cox?
No. This is not reason why. Because this, there was a lot going for this, right? I think this is the episode with Deborah Cox. Anyway, there was a lot of drama. Tynomi could go home. Everyone's like, "Oh, she's legendary." Anastasia, she could go home. She's legendary. It was like one of those ooh. And I think it was Deborah Cox and Tynomi was up for elimination in front of someone she had worked with and done stages with and stuff like that. I'm not sure. I have paper, but that's my decision there. So that's the battle. That's the battle. That's not the elimination.
No, that was correct. Not Sorry About It was the one where Anastasia Anakwe went home.
Yeah. All right, and you?
I chose our very first lip sync, Juice Box versus Lemon, because it was the first time that we got to see that Canada's Drag Race was going to do a full song. We're going to have full songs, full lip syncs every episode. Yes, we got full songs for every lip sync. And it's so good because when you're lip syncing, you don't get just a 2-minute slice of your best edit. You get all of it, no matter what, in front of the audience. And I think that we got to see that.
It's still edited.
It's edited, but it's still the full song. And we got to see that Canadian queens can lip sync their asses off. Plus, it's just a really fun song. Carly Rae Jepsen, I really like you.
Oh, yes, that's right. Carly Rae.
And it was also probably the most controversial because so many people thought that Lemon should go home instead of Juice, and Juice went home. So Juice Box for All Stars Canada 1?
Yeah, exactly.
Second shots.
Lemon, but both of them actually. Lemon, but I really liked Lemon.
I think that Lemon probably did better in the competition.
Do I love Lemon because she was in the program the entire time versus if the other one was in there, Anyway, you have another one.
I have one more. So, the epic Celine Dion lip sync. I drove all night with Kiara and Priyanka. Priyanka was just fantastic. Everything about it, from start to finish, was perfection. And Kiara gave it her all. I thought there might have been a double save, but there wasn't. But
there was no double saves.
No double saves.
I searched around for this photo, and I was like, "Oh, that's not the right photo." And because I totally forgot she did a reveal.
Yeah,
she was wearing dress. Yeah, she wore the full wedding dress because that was what you're supposed to do. She was doing the whole Celine Dion look, and then she tore it off, and then she had
this
that underneath
gold,
it.
beautiful side slit leg reveal dress.
So I agree with you on that. That is a good one. That is a good one. The reason why I chose mine, well, we need something different. Favorite song?
Oh,
yes. We got lots of...
I think we chose a lot of these. So, my choice was... I don't even remember what it's called now.
If you could read my mind.
If you could read my mind. Because after this song came on the show, I sang it literally every day. It's been playing through my head. It's been on my iTunes, most played for the last 2 months. And we performed it together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know it inside and out because I remember when it was released. And it was a hit in the gay clubs. Remember when we used to go into gay clubs?
Do you remember when we used to go to clubs?
I know. It's just What the hell? Anyway, but yeah, that I who can't love that song?
No, it's perfect. And the lip sync was
and it has
good.
Altanate in it, Amber.
I think that Tainomi did the lip sync better than Kind did, but I really enjoyed this lip sync. But I like the song. The song
and I chose absolutely not.
She's a Cox fan. She's a Cox fan.
Yeah. So and again that elimination too. So for me, but my second one is Love Inc. Hello.
Oh my goodness, who would have thought?
You're a superstar. Superstar.
It's the lip sync that doesn't really mean anything by the end of the show because they've already chosen who they want to win.
But it's no, I'm choosing this song, not the competition. It's song, dear.
I did choose song.
Not elimination.
I chose song, I swear.
Well, here's your other one.
And my other one was just Celine because it's Celine. Celine's perfection.
I drove all night to get to you. Is that all right?
Yeah.
I drove all night. Okay.
And the dogs are barking.
Oh, and now we're down to favorite elimination.
Favorite elimination. Ooh, okay. Explain yours.
Mine. So the elimination is like, you're walking away, you're going away. Bye-bye. Alona Verley. Bye-bye.
That is what an elimination is, yes.
Thanks for the money.
Vanjie.
Vanjie. So so Alona, like this elimination, like all the eliminations you're like really feeling, sorry for and stuff like that. Anastasia Nakwe, sorry, going back to those ones. She didn't do a lipstick message on the wall. Alona though, when she's like, yeah, I accept this. She's walking away, and then she got to meet one of her stars in the back room. No one else did that. No one else experienced that. Ali X. She got to meet Ali X, and it was a bittersweet, but it was like kind of like thank you. It was kind of like a thank you, Alona, for bringing what you have here today. And you are a star, and she is a freaking star. Like, I see her all over the freaking Facebooks and stuff like that now.
Well, she was in Vogue.
She was in Vogue?
She was in Vogue for her finale look with the red glove.
Oh my gosh, girl.
Right.
Love ya.
Right.
Love ya.
Good
So
job.
this is why I'm calling this my favorite elimination.
My favorite elimination was Jimbo. Not because Jimbo went home, because that was controversial, and I still don't know if she should have gone home, but I am not the judge. I just really thought that it was funny. Yeah. I thought that Jimbo screaming why and falling flat on her face was the perfect way for Jimbo to go.
And then she was crawling away, and that leaving the stage sort of elimination. And then don't forget, like, there's much more. Like whole thing was
in the background with the clown. She's like, "Aren't you a pretty little girl?"
She put lipstick all over her face and then wrote that
very, very horror movie
kind of message. Yeah. Looking in the mirror. I'm pretty. So so that's why I chose Alona.
I mean, we knew that Jimbo was the most enigmatic of anyone there, so
yeah.
And then last but not least.
Oh, did I get these all mixed up?
Did you?
Oh, there we go.
Who did you think was supposed to be Miss Congeniality? Because we didn't have one.
No. I'm choosing Lemon.
Lemon? Why Lemon?
Because she's
the
so sweet. Wait.
Bitter
and sweet, and she seems like a lot of fun. When I see her on camera and stuff, I just think she's like one of those little twinks and stuff like that I used to hang out with, or like they just draw you to them. She is young too. She's like 20,
she's young,
21 or something like that. I don't know, but she's just charismatic, and you're just drawn to her.
I chose two people. I chose Rita Baga because I felt that Rita was very much like a mother of the season. She was never really in the drama except that one time with Jimbo. She was very friendly with everybody. She was she tried to like make peace, and she really tried to center the competition on not just Toronto but everybody, and I thought that was really good, although she wasn't quite as outgoing as some of the other people.
Well, no. But you kind of wonder if that was the language barrier, though, too, right? You know, you kind of think that, you know, because sometimes... But she did.
Plus, if we leave this here, then they're a couple, right? Aren't they supposed to be a couple?
Do we know? Do we know the truth about that?
We know they're... I don't...
No. Of course, the program wants you to think that way. It's just, but only one person is like, oh, I can have a little lemon mouse. Oh, you chose someone else, too.
I also chose Tyffanie, because I thought that Tyffanie was clearly, like, the favorite of the season by the judges. They wanted her to do well. They really loved her. They wanted her to stay. And all the other cast members loved her. No one ever said anything bad about her. And I felt like she was just very...
Well, other than that goddamn outfit, that one.
Well, yes, that hair outfit was terrible. Terrible.
But yeah, Tyffanie, love you. Yeah. All right. Who do we think we want for season 2? Well, so I'm choosing Yaya Torres.
So this is who we want to see on season 2.
This is what I want to see for season 2. And Rouge Fatale. We need an East Coaster. We need an East Coaster to show those girls, especially those Toronto girls, who they are. And misconception, you know, because I love her. She is my niece.
She is fantastic.
I think she could do the actual RuPaul's Drag Race, like, in the States. And Lady Anya Face, I think she could do the States one too. Like she's perfect. But
do they have performance visas in the States?
Oh, and then Kingston Queens. So I chose this poster. This is the last End of the World. End of the World was the last physical drag show I did. T-show hosted in February before quarantine. Oh. End of the world. But yeah,
it was the end of the world.
It was. Kingston Queens, though, I would love to see them in. Yeah, sorry, I'm prophesizing.
We'd love to see some Kingston Queens on. Yes, of course.
And then you.
I also chose Yaya Torres. Oddly enough, I mean, we're just a fan, Yaya. We love you. Yaya's just a great performer. I also chose Lucy Flawless from Toronto. I think that she has a great look. She has very good charisma when she's performing. Miss Isis Couture from Ottawa is just phenomenal. Her looks are amazing. Her performances are amazing. And then I wanted to shout out to a couple of my Edmonton, Alberta, Calgary queens. So Ivy League is my sister. I started drag just after she did. And then also Miss Lilith Fair.
Who I found a photo.
A photo with Jimbo, who's just fucking hilarious. I mean, we don't get along very well, but she's hilarious. So, anyways. And then, of course, Kingston Queens.
Yeah. Season 2.
I don't think Ivy will
Canada's
apply,
Drag
though,
Race,
unfortunately.
Well, you know, and I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if any of my girls would apply too. But I would love to see an East Coaster. There was no East Coasters there.
No East Coasters.
Rouge Fatale. I would like to see her on there because she. And bring some non-binary stuff and, you know, into that.
I would like Canada's Drag Race to be a little bit more accepting than RuPaul's Drag Race is, but it looks like it's not going to be.
So, what is your favorite unofficial Canada's Drag Race programming show afterwards? What is it? What are we calling? Unofficial?
Unofficial Canada's Drag Race
Kiki?
Recap show? Well, ours, of course.
Ours, of course.
What's the Maple Tea? Featuring Tyffanie Morgan and Rowena Whey.
Exactly.
Except, other than ours, I'd probably say I really like What Was She Thinking? Featuring a whole swath full of people, but Yaya Torres, Adriana Expose, and Vera, mostly.
And that's
Kimiko as well once.
Oh, was Kimiko? Oh, okay.
I think so.
Yeah, I love watching it, and they just They know their fashion. They know their fashion.
I don't always agree, but sure.
Yeah, exactly. But they know their fashion. They know what they're talking about. And it's always interesting to look at from that angle. And
clearly, we don't know our fashion, and therefore, that's why we do the full recap instead of
like, I bought,
just the fashion.
I bought this at Phase 2 back in...
I also bought this at Phase 2. Fashion queens. Fashion queens.
All right. Again, did I mention how much I really love Crave TV?
Crave TV, we love you so much. Everyone should go and download it and watch Canada's Drag Race because we want season 2. We really do.
Click it.
Click it.
And we want you to Crave TV, please, 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 please
Sponsor
do.
Us.
I was going to say season 2, but yes, that too. Sponsor us, but also season 2.
Also. So as we wrap up this whole
shit
thing,
show,
I've had a great time doing What's the Maple Tea with you. It's been fantastic.
Oh no, are we going to do that? Don't do that.
No,
I have no tear ducts.
I've had a great time. I've had a great time
too.
Had a great time. Hopefully we'll get season 2. We can do this all over again. But until then, Kingston has some local drag shows coming up.
Oh, I don't have all of them.
Next Friday at the Sheraton is Dragged in All Directions featuring Rowena Whey, Tyffanie Morgan, Mimiosa, and Peaches.
Oh, sorry. Peaches isn't in this
Peaches
poster.
is this little grinder profile there.
So that's Friday, September 25th.
Yes, tickets are on sale on Eventbrite.
Is it 2 shows or just one show?
It is 1 2-hour show, but you're going to get 2 queens for an hour and then 2 queens for an hour. So it's one show.
It's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
What else is there?
What else do you have? Do you have
the merchandise?
Merchandise is available. Hopefully on the 25th I'll have some new merchandise for you, but otherwise I have magnets and enamel pins. And look, it's my dress on that other pin.
Oh, you got the dress right now. And jazzbargain.ca, because we loved jazz.
We love jazz. Without jazz, we would not have Tyffanie.
So I used this crystal foundation as a primer for my makeup, and I really liked it.
Look how blended she looks.
Like, it's nice to use a primer because you use less foundation. So I'm really hoping that it's just gonna wipe right off at the end of this program. Just.
Fingers crossed.
But yeah, thank you. Did you try your products yet?
I have tried my
some
products.
of them.
Yes, I'm very much enjoying them.
So, Jazz, thank you so much. Thank you. And
then one other show. Oh, actually, new show announcement. New show announcement.
I don't have it.
And you don't have it because the poster hasn't been created yet. It's not on sale yet. But on Thursday, October 1st, at the Wharf and Feather, the biggest waterfront patio in Kingston at the Holiday Inn, we are going to be having a drag dinner and show.
Oh.
So pencil it into your books. Tickets will be on sale this week. It'll be dinner and a drag show, all included in your ticket. So keep an eye out.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
And I have no shows scheduled other than the ones Rowena's doing. But,
I'm trying. You know, I'm working hard. I'm trying to bring you stuff before we can't have any more.
Well, and if second wave hits, we'll be here.
We'll be here. Virtual on your screen.
And Rowena, it has been a pleasure. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do each week without you coming in here.
Well, you still have breakfast with Tyffanie every Wednesday.
Yeah, but you're an actual physical person in my boudoir here, and it's like, you know, that social connection.
Mm-hmm. We'll think of something.
We'll think of something. I'm sure I have a curtain with a hole in it somewhere.
What's the Dutch chocolate tea? Drag Race Netherlands starts on Friday.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
I have no idea. I don't think that's...
Is that even Dutch?
Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome, in cabaret, oh cabaret, in cabaret. How do we end this? I don't want to end this.
I mean, have you enjoyed your maple tea?
Have you enjoyed your maple tea? Was it a little too sweet for you?
Or was it a little bit too bitter?
All right.
Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. And until next season, good night. I was Rowena Whey.
I was Tyffanie Morgan.
Still am.
Ditto.
And thank you so much for joining us.
Adios. See you soon.